Carrie here, just checking in. I am a few days shy of 3 months post op. I feel like I'm fully recovered for the most part, but there are some lingering side effects that I wanted to talk about that I consider to be in the fine print. May have been discussed briefly, even in passing, but there are a couple things that I think you may want to hear about going in just so you're mentally prepared. I don't recall anybody telling me that I was going to have bald spots, and I do. I have four of them where the endoscopic brow lift was done, and although my mother told me to put eyeshadow on them, which I have, but you can see the bald spots are pretty present. So there's there, and then I have one on each temple area. But nobody prepared me for the amount of hair loss that I would have in those incision sites. And my hair is really thin as it is. So that was a big shock. I am still pretty like, wow, that's a lot of hair in those spots, especially for somebody who has very thin hair. I am using a couple products that I think are working, that have helped the texture of my hair. But yikes, that was a biggie. And then the numbness is pretty present. Even though it was an upper bleph and my upper lids, the lower lid here is still really numb and it feels really tight, especially when I like try and raise my eyebrows. So the lower lid is still very numb, and although it's the numbness on top of my head started in the crown, it's probably midway. It is definitely improving, but it feels like it's asleep. I have electric shocky kind of things that go on in my incision sites that I wasn't really expecting. Although it was Dr. Greg did explain that I might feel it feels more like bugs crawling in my hair, which I don't necessarily like. But other than that, I mean, I feel like I have made a pretty substantial recovery in almost 90 days, and I am using some things, like I said, for the bald spots, and there are some products that she gave me pre-op that I love. So I think they have made a total game changer as far as my skin quality goes and stuff, but I'll make another video about that really soon. All right, thanks for listening.